4.2 question here is find the cube root of 19.683. Okay. Now, first of all, this is a decimal number, so we'll convert this to a fraction. So 19.683 you can write as 19,683 by 1000. This is because you are shifting 3 places here. The decimal you are shifting 3 places here. The decimal is jumping 3 places to the right. 1, 2 and 3. Okay. So that is why you get 3 zeros in the denominator. So therefore now what you do is you prime factorize the numerator and the denominator. Denominator is as it is 1000. If you want to prime factorize it, it's okay. Otherwise, you can always write 1000 as 10 cube. 19,683. So you have 29, 28. Oh, this will go with 3. Not with 2. This is not an even number. So it might just go with 3. 3, 3, 6, 5, 3, 6, and 1. 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 8, 3, 7. 3, 7, 3, 2, 3, 9. 3, 2, 4, 3. 243. 243 is the cube of what number? 7. So 7 it will go with 7. 7, 3 is a 21, and you have not even with 7. 243 is, I think again it will go with 3. Yes. Again it will go with 3. 327, 3, 9, 3, and finally you have last 3. You have what triplets you have here? You have this triplet, you have this triplet, you have this triplet. So you're getting 3 triplets actually. So therefore 19683 is okay. So this can be written as 3 cube into 3 cube into 3 cube, which can also be written as 3 into 3 into 3 whole cube. Therefore, what should be the cube root of 19683? Or maybe I can just write it here. Maybe I can write the cube root separately here. Because once I have prime factorized this, therefore, what you can write this fraction as, you can write 19 point cube root of 19.683 is equal to cube root of 19683 by 1000, which is equal to cube root of 3 into 3 into 3 whole cube divided by 1000 can be written as 10 cube. cube root of 3 into 3 into 3 divided by 10 whole cube. So this is the cube root of a fraction. What is the fraction? 3 into 3 into 3 divided by 10. So this is cube root of 27. 3 into 3 into 3 is 27 divided by 10 whole cube, which can now be written as simply 27 by 10, which is 2.7. Okay, so this cube root of this is 2.7. Let us move on to the next one, 5.1. Question is evaluate cube root of minus 4 17 by 27. First of all, this is a mixed fraction, so we convert it into an improper fraction. So this is 27 into 4 plus 17. Okay. So 27 into 4 minus, you can write this as 27 into 4 plus 17 divided by 27. So this will give you cube root of minus, this is 125 divided by 27. Okay. Now, because you know that the cube root of a negative number is also a negative number, you know that the cube root of a negative number is also a negative number. So what you do here is you can write this as cube root of, you can take the minus sign outside here. This minus sign, you can take it outside the root, minus cube root of this positive number, 125 divided by 27. So which is now minus cube root of, you know that cube of 125, the 5 cube is 125, and write this as 5 cube, and 27 is 3 cube. This is minus cube root of 5 divided by 3 whole cube, which simply comes to minus 5 by 3. Okay, so this is what, and the answer that I have given, I have forgotten the minus sign, I think here. Yes, so this should be minus 5 by 3. Fine. Now move on to the next one. Next one is also an easy one. Number 5. Evaluate cube root of 5 2. Cube root of 512 into 729. Okay. Now if what you can do is you can prime factorize 500. If you don't remember your cubes, you can prime factorize 512 and 729 both. Let us prime factorize. Even if you don't remember your cubes, you can still do this by prime factorization. So 2 here is 512 here is 2, 5, 6, 1, 2, 8. 729. This I think will go with 3. 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3, 8. Okay. So this is 243, 81, 27, 9, 3 and 1. If you see here, how many triplets are formed? This triplet, and you have this triplet. You have this here, and you have this here. So therefore, what can you write here? You can write this as cube root of 512. You can write as 2 into 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 2. Okay, 3 triplets for 512 and 2 triplets of 3. Okay, 2 triplets of 3. So what do you get here? Cube root of, you get cube root of 2 cube into 2 cube into 2 cube into 3 cube into 3 cube. Cube root of this, and therefore now you have a power of 3 there inside a cube root. So you can remove the radical sign. This is simply 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. Okay, so this will be 24 into 3. Okay, so which is 72. Fine. So this is how you evaluate. Now, if you had remembered the cube roots, then it would have been very easy. If you had remembered that the cube root of 512, method 2, second method, if you this method you can apply only if you had remembered these cubes. Then it would have become a 2-line problem. If you would have remembered that 512 is nothing but 8 cube and 729 is nothing but 9 cube, then you could have directly written this as 8 into 9 whole cube, which is 8 into 9, which is 72. Okay, which is in 2 lines you could do if you had remembered 500, the cube of 512 and the cube of 729. I mean the cube of 8 and 9 in fact. Okay, so that completes your assignment problems here. Okay, now I move on to the textbook problems, the problems that are there in your textbook. Yes, this is your exercise 3E. Okay, so here what we are going to do from your textbook is, to start with, we'll be doing 1 4 and 1 8. 1 4 1 8. Okay, and after this I'll be doing 4 5 4 5 and 6 2 6 3. these problems. Okay, so let us start with the first one. 1 4. Find the cube root of. The question here is find the cube root of 0.7. Okay, in fact not cube root, but it's cubes. How to find the cubes? 0.7 cube you have to find here. 0.7 cube is convert this decimal to a fraction and write this as 7 by 10 whole cube. Now this is 7 cube by 10 cube. Now 7 cube, you know this as 343 divided by 10 cube is 1000. So what should be if I want to express this fraction in terms of decimals, how do I express? You see 343 has a decimal point here and is divided by 1000. So I'll move 3 places of decimal because there are 3 zeros in the denominator. I'll move 3 places, this decimal 3 places towards the left. So this will clearly now become 0.343 because you see there are 3 zeros here in the denominator. That is why this will move how many places? 1, 2 and 3 places. 1 place, 2 place, 3 place. Okay, from here in fact it is moving. It is moving in fact from here. So 1 place, 2 place, 3 place. Okay. So that is what your first question was. Next question is 1 part 8. You need to cube 1 3 by 5. You need to find the cube of this. This is a mixed fraction. Convert it to an improper fraction first. So you have 5 into 1 plus 3 in the numerator divided by 5 whole cube, which is 5 into 1 plus 3 is simply 5 plus 3 by 5 whole cube, which is 8 by 5 whole cube. Okay, and you know the cube of 8, right? This has 8 cube by 5 cube. You know the cube of 8 as 512, 125. Okay, so this is your answer. Any questions till this part?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Let's move on to the next one. Number 4. What is the smallest number by which 1600 must be divided so that the quotient is a perfect cube? Question is, what is the smallest number by which 1600 must be divided so that the quotient is a perfect cube? So the word here is divided. By what number 1600 must be divided? So what I do here is I prime factorize 1600 first. 1600 Okay, so what you get here is 1600. How many triplets you are getting? Let's see. One triplet, second triplet. But 5 does not form a triplet. Okay. So therefore, what you're going to do here is you can write here 1600 is this triplet and this triplet and 3 into 3 because it does not form a triplet. Okay. Now the question is, by what number should it be divided? Divided means what? Divided means what? Tell me. Can anyone tell me divided means what?
Sir, both the sides will be divided by 3.
Why 3 only? Why 3 only? Yes, tell me.
By 5.
Why by
Sir,
5?
why 3? It's 5.
Why? Where is 5? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. My writing mistake. Fine. But 5 forms a doublet here. 5 does not form a triplet. So by what number should it be divided? Now tell me.
Sir, 25.
Why 25? Why 25? Tell me. Answer is correct, but why 25?
Sir, because it is not a triplet. 5 into 5 is not a triplet. It's square.
Since 5 into 5 is not a triplet, I will try to remove this 5 into 5. And how will I remove this 5 into 5? By dividing both sides by 5 into 5. Okay, by dividing both sides by 5 into 5. So I am dividing both sides by 5 into 5. Why am I dividing? I am dividing because I want 5 into 5 to get cancelled here. So it get cancelled here. So this shows that 1600 must be divided by 5 into 5 equal to 25, so that the quotient, what is the quotient? Quotient equal to, quotient is this one, 1600 by 5 into 5, which comes to how much? 64. So that the quotient 64 equal to 64 is a perfect cube. Okay, any question?
No, sir.
No, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, my brother and sister is having exam. Can I leave?
So why will you leave if they are having exam?
Sir, they are having tests, so I can't manage. So that's why.
Okay, go.
Okay, sir. Thank
5.
you.
Find the smallest number by which 2560 must be multiplied so that the product is a perfect cube. This time the word is multiplied. By what smallest number it has to be multiplied. Let us prime factorize first 2560. 1, 2, 8 and 0. Okay. So therefore, how many triplets here? One triplet. Another one. Another one. Three triplets of 2 we are getting, but 5 does not form a triplet. Okay, so therefore we can write 2560 as and this 5. Okay. Now see, since 5 does not form a triplet, and the question here is by what number it should be multiplied. So therefore, 250. Can anyone tell me by what number should it be multiplied?
Sir, 5.
5. Anyone else
5
with any
into
other
5.
answer?
5 into 5.
Okay. Anyone else with any other answer?
So we'll divide 5 by both sides.
Okay, Varsha, you have already answered. So anyone else with any other answer? Let me check if Sampurna Biswas is there. Sampurna Biswas, any other answer? Now, where is Sarmista? Sarmista, can you hear me? Sarmista, can you hear me? Ayushi, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Um, just tell Sharmista not to give Sampurna Biswas attendance. Okay. Sami Abbas
Okay,
Khan
sir.
will not also get the attendance. Sami Abbas Khan and Gaurav Dhara. All three. Okay, just tell her not to give them the attendance. Okay. Anyone else with any other answer? Anyone who disagrees? Yes? Anyone who disagrees that it should be this 2560 should be multiplied by 5 into 5? Varsha, your answer was wrong actually. You know why? Because this 5
Yes,
does,
sir.
your answer was wrong because this 5 does not form a triplet. We need to make it a triplet. This is a single 5. So how many 5s you need here? You need 2 5s to make it a triplet.
3, 5. Okay, sir. Sorry.
So that is why it should be multiplied by 5 into 5. So what I do is 25660. I multiply both sides by 5 into 5. And then what happens? Both sides it becomes a triplet. Okay, both sides it becomes a all the numbers become triplets actually. Okay, so therefore what can I write? Therefore 2560 must be multiplied by 5 into 5 equal to 25, so that the product, and what is the product equal to? 2560 into 5 into 5, which is 64,000, becomes a perfect cube. Okay, so this has to be multiplied by 5 into 5. Next is number 6. 6-2. I've got 3 minutes. So what should I do? Let B. Okay, I'll